All right. Yo, everyone. DrJaceAttorney back yet again with some Ace Attorney. Damn right, folks. We're back with some Phoenix Wright. We're going to get started here in just a second. But hopefully everyone's having a great start to their Monday. Let's see here. Boo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. And honestly, I'm thinking that we're gonna be able to finish this one today. I feel like we're gonna be able to finish this one today. Hang on, give me 1 second. Why is this not showing up? Okay, there we go. Okay, I think we're practically done. I think we're good. I think we're good. Let's do this. Let's do this, so. Ikuzo! Haha, final day, trial ladder. Hey, Carrie, welcome. Welcome to the stream. It's been a minute. But let us begin episode 5, trial. Did it say ladder? I think it said trial ladder for episode 2. But all right. We only have 2 sections left. We only have 2 sections left for episode 5, and then that's it for the first Ace Attorney game. So I'm excited about that. All right, let's see here. All right. Sorry, Edgeworth. I didn't mean to get you in trouble. Huh. Don't worry about it. This is my problem, not yours. Oh, I hope I'm not interrupting anything, pals. All right, now they're gonna blush around each other, of course. Oh, I guess I am. I'll come back later. Okay, he's gone. Wait, Detective Gumshoe, what is it? Tell me, why are you here? You got a lot of nerve, pal. Making the detective run all around while on duty. And to top it off, you call me here. I've seen happier people at funerals. I take Elena's having you run errands again. Let me tell you, it's his last time, pal. Ooh, evidence law. I like the little bird thing on the book. Whatever the hell that is. He kind of looks like a Detective Pikachu with the yellow and the what do you call that? Like not a something pipe, a top pipe, smoke pipe. I don't know. It's some kind of pipe, some kind of smoking pipe. Here, she asked me to give this to you if there was a break in today's trial. Evidence law. Edward was talking about this just the other day. You must know the 2 rules of evidence law. Rule number 1, no evidence shall be shown without the approval of the police department. Is that right, Mr. Wright? It seems so. You could at least study some evidence law. Yeah, of course she throws it back in my face. The chief prosecutor also wanted me to give you a message. A message? She said if you're planning to take him on, you're going to need this book. Him. Oh, Gant? Probably Gant. I guess I'll need to give this book a thorough read. From Miss Sky, explains the 2 rules of evidence law. I probably should brush up on my evidence law. My evidence law goes as far as law school. That's basically where mine stops at. What I needed to know to pass the bar. Doesn't look like that the book will do you any good now, though. Although, all that's left now is the chief prosecutor's sentence. That's where you're wrong, detective. Huh? Haven't you figured it out yet? Why I'm still sitting in that prosecutor's seat, despite all these allegations being thrown at me? Sideways smirk. Mr. Edgeworth, the real trial today hasn't begun yet. Oh, of course. Oh, yeah, of course. Of course it hasn't. What else is there left to do? Your credibility's been all but ruined with this forged evidence you were unaware of. Emma Sky found out they unwittingly caused a man's death. And now you're telling me you want to do more? You've got to be kidding me, pal. You're missing the point, Detective. Lena didn't murder Detective Goodman. She merely stuck a knife into his dead body. That means the real killer, he's hyperventilating now, is still out there. Nani? Hey, David, welcome, man. Welcome to the final chapter of the Ace Attorney stream, at least for the first game, and we're going to expose him, no matter what it takes. This case has hurt too many people. It's time to bring it to an end. Damn right. February 25th, 152, District Court, courtroom number 9. Rabble. All right, get that gavel. A court will now reconvene for the trial of Miss Lena Sky. Mr. Edgeworth. Yes, Your Honor. The inquiry committee is planning to impose harsh penalties for your bodacious actions. I accept them. Thank you for the news, Your Honor. I can't wait to receive your punishment. Yes, well, oh my. Normally this is where the prosecution calls for the witness, but shall we carry forth your punishment now, Mr. Edgeworth? This isn't an easy thing to say. You see, there is some concern that you, Mr. Edgeworth, may have, struck a bargain. Nanny? You think I may have manipulated the witnesses? Well, I didn't say that now, although I do have an inquiry as to that accusation you have thrown my way. I have this gavel right here. It's just, you see, everyone has been talking and, very well, Your Honor. I have a solution. A solution? That being the case, the prosecution will allow the defense to call forth all further witnesses. Nani, but there's no precedent for what you're proposing. Hey, this is how you establish precedent. You're the one that has to do it. Undeniably, this is an unusual arrangement, but a very effective one. It would prove that I haven't struck any deals with the witnesses. Well, Mr. Wright, what do you say? Unbelievable. Edgeworth has found a way to continue the trial. Very well. The defense accepts the prosecution's proposal. All right, gavel smash. Then it's settled. The defense may now call forth its next witness. By golly, I have never seen this in all my days as a standing judge of this courtroom. Mr. Wright, you do realize this is your last chance. If you call the wrong witness, this trial is as good as over. Oh, I actually do have to do that. Okay, no. Court record. Let's go over to that evidence book. Let's check this. Okay. Rules for submitting evidence. No evidence shall be shown without the approval of the police department. So the police department has to approve whatever we showcase. Rule number 2. Unregistered evidence presented must be relevant to the case on trial. This is a very interesting choice of words. So you can't show it without approval of the PD. And unregistered evidence, which I imagine is not approved by the PD, must be relevant to the case. Okay. So rule number 1 is you have to get approval. If you don't get approval, which I'm assuming this is what unregistered evidence is dictating, if you present it, it must be relevant. It must be relevant to the case. Okay. So we got that. Hang on, give me 1 second. Let me move this over just a little bit so I can see that part. Okay, there we go. Cool. Okay, so we got that. The defense calls. The time's finally come to bring out the real murderer. Okay, so we have to call the real murderer. Okay. So we know it's not, it's Gant. It's Gant. It has to be Gant. It's not Officer Meeks. It's not Marshall. It's not Goodman's dead. It's not Gumshoe. Let's stop. It's not Lena. Let's stop. I mean, she's the one that technically killed that last guy, but I don't think we're here to put her on trial. I want to bring up Gant. I really do. I'm going to assume that I was going to go with Gant. I'm going to check real quick to see if that was the correct choice. Let me see. Okay. Okay, so yes, it is. All right, so I was on the right track with that one. So we're gonna call up Gant. All right. Hey, Virginian! Welcome, man. Welcome to the stream. We're gonna be calling up this punk, this Joseph Joestar. We're presenting him. Take that! Damon Gant. The defense calls Damon Gant to the stand. Damon Gant? What does he have to do with anything, pray tell, before I have me my lunch and about 2:15? I do not know what I just said. As a defendant's partner 2 years ago, Mr. Gant has first-hand knowledge of the crime. I feel we should hear what he has to say about it. As luck would have it, he should still be in the courthouse. He would also be the least likely to have been manipulated by me in any way. Wouldn't you agree, Your Honor? I do agree, indubitably. All right, bailiff, please escort Mr. Gant and arrest him if you have to. Put those handcuffs to work and bring him to the stand at this time. I have my gavel right here. Oh, damn, he showed up real quick. All right. Witness, please state your name and occupation. All right, what was his thing? It was like Butcher from The Boys, like try Australian or Cockney or something. What was this? Some kind of practical joke? I don't know, man. I'm still not feeling it. Crikey. What is this? Some kind of practical joke? I don't know, man. He's tricky. I'm trying to give him something that I did not give someone else before. He's tricky. Oh, God. It was just on my way to lunch. I guess I'll give him like a deep Cockney or something. Your name and occupation, sir. Worthy, are you sure you want to do this? Your name and occupation. All right. So, you want to play hardball, eh? Please, Mr. Gant, I throw my hands up in your mercy. Please, just tell me your occupation and name. Fine. My name is Damon Gant. I'm the acting chief of the police. Now then, Chief Gant, the court requests to hear your testimony. Oh, righto. What's with the grim face, oi, love? First, let's clear up this SL9 incident. Oi, you mean that time when Lena's sister murdered that prosecutor? Finally, I think it's made me pretty clear. I think it's been made pretty clear already. Incorrect. There are still some things unaccounted for. Oi, like what? Like the role you played in all of this. Son, either you're very brave or very foolish. You are aware, of course, that a police chief has all kinds of weapons at his disposal. Is that a threat? What's that about? Weapons? Sure, take my testimony, for example. I don't have to give it if I don't want to. What? Is that true? Actually, is that true? I'm not sure about that. I think if a police officer's caught... you know what? No, they do have some safeguards in place. I've never heard of this one, though. This one I'm not so sure about. I'm afraid so. The chief of police has the right to refuse to testify. Of course, such an action carries with it certain risk. Don't worry, I'm not here to hinder your trial. Just remember, if this turns out to be a big waste of time, don't say I didn't warn you. Very well. Thank you for, doing that whole debacle. I have my gavel here, and I will curb stomp everyone in this courtroom. Very well. The witness may now begin this testimony. There we go. Let us begin. This tomfoolery. I'm sick of this buffoonery. All right. As I recall, Neil and I were questioning him that day. To make a long story short, we slipped up. That power outage didn't help either. When I went to my office, I found Lena there. Apparently, she had already arranged the crime scene. As you could see, I had nothing to do with the forgery. Oh, right. Is that when Doc was arrested? Him? He was lying unconscious on the floor. Ugh. Oof. Oof. Oh, no. Damn it, Emma. When Emma sent Neil flying, it seems Doc bumped his head. I see. Everything seems pretty clear-cut. If the police chief has the right to refuse to testify, then I better hit him hard and fast. All right. We gotta press him on the right stuff. As I recall, Neil and I were questioning him that day. Let's press him here. Hold it! As I recall, a ceremony was held at the police department that day. Oh, that's right. I guess you could say I'm a workaholic. Okay. After winning his award, Neil was all fired up too. That's probably what spooked Doc and made him run away like that. Was the defendant Lena Skye also present in the courtroom? I don't quite remember. At the very least, she wasn't there when Doc ran for it. To make a long story short, we slipped up. That power outage didn't help either. What do you mean you slipped up? So the two of you ran immediately after him, right? That's right, but Doc made it to the elevator first. So Neil and I split up. He went downstairs and I went downstairs. He went upstairs and I went downstairs. I guess you could say that. He got lucky. What's this about a power outage? Oh, that. The elevator stopped all of a sudden and I got the shock of my life. Well, I'm probably not as shocked as Neil was when that knife went into his heart, though. God damn, why is he joking about that? Jesus. That's not funny. What the hell, man? Hey, Clarence. Yo, man. We're doing good. On our attorney game. Hope everything's good with you, my man. When I went to my office, I found Lena there. Okay. Hold it. Could you tell us what you saw? It was a shocking sight. Okay. Neil and that serial killer were lying in a heap on the floor, all tangled together, like an octopus trying to unravel a ball of yarn. Doc was also lying collapsed on the floor. Oh, no, that's me. Doc was also lying collapsed on the floor? Yes, apparently he hit his head and was knocked out. On what? Next to them were those two poor girls, Lena and Emma. Lena was cradling Emma in her arms. Looking back at it now, she must have already known what her sister had done. Apparently, she had already arranged the crime scene. Yeah, press him. Yeah, I'm good. Moved to my engine tomorrow, going back to home, away from home. Hey, man, nice. Miami's a interesting place. Hope you're having fun there, man. Well, hope you have fun when you move there. The traffic I know can be wild in Miami. Hold it! How can you know that? Because of the victim's body. It had already been moved. No, wait, that was Australia. Wait, So that means you found the body near Lena's desk. That's right. I think you said earlier. It was my suit of armor that really stabbed the prosecutor. Yes. Anyway. Okay. As you could see, I had nothing to do with the forgery. Alright, hold it right there, buddy. So you're saying that the forgery had already taken place by the time you arrived at your office? That's exactly what I'm saying, love. I can understand how Lena must have felt, but moving a body and hiding evidence are inexcusable, no matter what the circumstances. Is that how it really went down? Staring at the witness won't do you any good, Mr. Wright. If you're going to stare at anything, you'd be better off staring at the court record. Worthy, always the smooth talker. But which piece of evidence ties Gant to the forgery? Lena did admit to forging evidence. But that can't be the whole truth. Somehow I've got to link Gant to the incident. This is hard right here. This is very hard. I have to tie him to the scene. Okay, there's something here. The thing with the cloth. And it's in his safe, too. So let me see. Let me see what I can do here. Okay, I had nothing to do with the forgery. Let me save right here. I'm gonna present him that piece of cloth because it's clearly forged evidence, right? Is that what it was labeled as? Found in so evidence for something, but what? Bears MSK. Okay. Oh, let's see. Objection! If you really had nothing to do with the forgery, then how do you explain this? What Nani? What is this? And what's that on it? A handprint of sorts. Huh. Chief Gant, your explanation, please. He's gonna weasel his way out of this, watch. I don't know, you tell me, son. Huh? My dear Righto, don't you know the second rule of evidence law? Oh, is he gonna take it away now? Oh, not this again. Evidence law. Rule number 2, unregistered evidence presented must be relevant to the case on trial. Tell me, how is that rag relevant to this trial? Oh, God. It appears the defense was not prepared. It's too early to use that piece of evidence. Please accept my profound apologies. Okay, I'll do just one, but only because you asked, Udgy. Oh, God. Yeah, sorry, dude. Okay. Let me try. Okay, let me load that up. Let me load that. Just in case that doesn't bite me in the ass later. Okay, so we can't do that. Oh, wait, no. I didn't mean to press him. I didn't mean to press him. Oh, man. Okay. Let's try this again. Okay. It has to be relevant. What about the award ceremony of Gant, Lena, and Neil? How did... So, wait a minute. That is a... How did Lena... Okay, that's my question now. He said... Wait, let me go back. He said him... Let me see. Apparently, she had already arranged the crime scene. When I went to my... I found Lena there. Neil and I were Oh, okay, no. That's not at the award ceremony. They were questioning Dark. Okay, they were questioning Dark. To make a long story short, we slipped up. That power outage didn't help either. When I went to my office, I found Lena there. I feel like there's something there. You found Lena there. Lung and heart. A knife tip was in the wound. Files for the Joe Dart killing solved 2 years ago. Video from the security camera placed in the evidence room. A marshal's own locker. So all this stuff is irrelevant from what I know. A final fragment found in Chief Gant's safe. Okay, no, this one now. The rag is not relevant, but this is because it's relevant to the case. It's relevant to the case. God damn, oh God, I hit present. God damn it, I didn't mean to press that. Oh God. Okay, let's try that again. Let's try that again. Go. Okay, right here. Okay, present. I'm gonna present the safe, or the vase, Objection! You claim you had nothing to do with the forgery. But I'm afraid that is a claim you cannot back up. Explain yourself. Several pieces of evidence were found in your office. Take this jar, for example. That's that blue badger you showed us earlier. A piece of this jar was discovered in your safe. Not only that, but the evidence list I presented earlier was actually found inside your desk. It was found where exactly, Mr. Wright? You see, Chief Gant, these articles of evidence uncovered in your office are both concrete proof that you also played a part in the illegal investigation. A rabble indeed, rabble. Chief Gant, what's the meaning of this? is a defense attorney who may have even rival-worthy. Oh, god damn, I butchered that. So you admit to it then, that you were involved in the forgery? Who, me? Or do you mean you? Me? Why would I have anything to do with that? Well, you were the one who snuck into my office when you found this evidence. Prosecutors aren't the only ones capable of forging evidence, you know. Defense attorneys can do so too. Isn't that right, Writer? Objection! Huh. However, Detective Gumshoe was present during the investigation. Worthy, my boy. Not even detectives are exempt from the law. Rest assured, Dick will receive his due punishment. Yeah. I should give him a Goku Black impersonation. I don't know. I doubt I can pull a British Sean Schemmel. Nani? If Detective Gumshoe's salary drops any further, he'll end up paying to work. Oh god, can you imagine? Yes, well, in light of the detective's presence, please give us your testimony regarding these pieces of evidence found in your office and their relation to the forgery that took place at the crime scene. My. Kids these days no longer know how to put two and two together. All right. Evidence and forgery. Let's see, what was it now? A jar fragment in a list? For all I know, you could have planted them in me office. Anyway, you can't prove when those pieces of evidence were discovered. If they were found after Doc was convicted, then they're worthless. There's no reason I'd participate in a forgery. Rearranging the crime scene wouldn't help me out in any way. Rearranging the crime scene wouldn't help me out in any way. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. When investigating the crime scene, shake my head profusely. You should have been more careful to observe protocol. You do understand... Oh, God, no, that wasn't it. Oh, you do understand that I'm the chief of police, right? There will be consequences. Oh, indeed, I believe I will press charges so you won't make the same mistake again. My apologies, Chief, but would you mind waiting until tomorrow for that? Today is, well, you know. All right, Audrey. In return, though, I know. It's Tuesday. It's Taco Tuesday, yes? Oh, what are these guys what are they doing? What are they talking about? Get the hell out of here. All right. For all I know, you could have planted them in my office. I don't think there's anything with that. Anyway, when you can't prove when those pieces of evidence were discovered. When those pieces of evidence were discovered. He's got a point. Happy to find against desk. Okay, back. If they were found after Doc was convicted, then they're worthless. If they were found after Dark was convicted, then they are worthless. Okay. There's no reason I participate in a forgery. Rearranging the crime scene wouldn't help me out in any way. I feel like the handprint will be good right there because it shows that, you know, rearranging the crime scene wouldn't help me out in any way. I feel like I'm not supposed to show it here, but I'm just gonna test it just to see. I'm gonna try it. Let me see. Nope, that ain't it. Nope. All right, let's try this again. Okay, for all I know, I could have... Okay, let me press him on that. Let me go one at a time. I'd appreciate it if you stopped making these ridiculous allegations. Yes, you do have a point. You wouldn't have the guts to do something like that. What? I'll have you know, back in the day, I once broke into a cattle ranch and... Oh my gosh, shut up. Mr. Wright, are you confessing to a crime? Anyway, you can't prove you didn't carry in the evidence, can you? If you have the proof to the contrary, you're going to need it later. Later? What are you talking about? What else? I'm talking about when Wright's prints are found. Yes, if they're found inside me safe, they would prove his investigation was illegal. He does have a point there, actually, yeah. I've never faced anyone as slimy as this guy. Anyway, you can't prove when those pieces of evidence were discovered. What do you mean by that? This is all purely hypothetical, of course. But suppose I did place those items in me safe. Such an act wouldn't necessarily constitute forgery. Objection! Wait a minute. If concealing evidence found at a crime scene isn't forgery... I'm not through speaking yet, Righto. It all depends on when the evidence was discovered. He's got a, yeah. If they were found after Doc was convicted, then they're worthless. Are you saying this jar fragment wasn't discovered in the initial investigation? It would appear not. After all, it wasn't listed in the evidence list. For all we know, it could have suddenly materialized the day after Doc was sentenced. For all we know, it could have suddenly materialized. Objection! Oh, and wouldn't that be convenient? Right. The chief is talking about a possibility. So long as you can't rule that out, your remarks, however clever they may be, will only succeed in wasting time. Come on, Righto. Think about it. Okay. There's no reason I participate in a forgery. Hold it. Are you sure about that? How can you look me in the eye and say that? Because I'm innocent. Remember, who was it that murdered Neil? I'm not sure I care for the word murder here, but in the end, the person responsible for Mr. Marshall's unfortunate demise was Emma Skye. Well, now do you see? Okay. It wouldn't help me out in any way. Did I press him on this? I don't think I did. At the very least, there is one very large benefit you've reaped from all this. Oi, I wasn't aware. What is this benefit? That would, of course, be the position you have, Chief of Police. Oi, the resolution of the SL9 incident secured your promotion to Chief. That in itself is sufficient motive. I should have started with this, man. Oi. That's a good one. Huh? You really think I'm that incompetent? What do you mean? Even without that case, I was already in line to become the next chief. The resolution of SL9 merely sped up the inevitable a little bit. Is that true, Edgeworth? Yes. He was going to be made chief anyway. God! Be careful when pointing that finger, or you might wind up being the one pointed at. So that means there's only one possible motivation for you to commit forgery. If you didn't do it for yourself, then you did it for someone else. Oh, okay, Edgeworth. You kind of got him with that. Don't be silly, Worthy. You know me better than that. There are only 3 people I look out for. Me, myself, and I. There, it's out in the open now. Aji, would you mind if I change my testimony a little? By all means, please do. I wouldn't be anyone's accomplice if there was nothing in it for me. Okay. Press. Nothing in it for you? Sorry, but the only person I care about is yours truly. That girl, Lena's little sister, was it? If you think I felt sorry for her, you better think again. You're right. You don't feel sorry for anyone. You're conceited, selfish, egotistical. Be tough on crime and tough on people. That's how I was raised. You seem to be lax enough on yourself, though. Oi. Oh, that's a good one, Worthy. Could there have been something in it for him? Given his selfishness, would he have helped someone out? I feel like he would have. I don't know. Let me save. I don't know. Let me save. Let's see. Point out accomplice. True, you might not help anyone for their sake. But if it benefit you, you might decide to assist someone. Mr. Wright, it appears you're positively determined to portray the chief as a nice man who likes to lend people a hand. That's not what I mean. Very well, then. Who is this person you believe Chief Gant may have helped forge evidence? Ain't him. Definitely not him. Not Officer Meeks. Not Skye. Nothing to do with this. it would benefit him because there's this relationship between the two that is like really sus. So I could see it for her. Chief Prosecutor Lena Sky, the defendant? I believe it's quite obvious in light of the circumstances. Emma Sky fell victim to an unfortunate series of events. Who would want to help her more than her own sister Lena? And as for Chief Gant, he would also have a reason to help Lena if she asked him to. That reason, of course, is self-profit. Self-profit? What do you mean by this, Mr. Wright? After the SL9 incident was resolved, Lena Sky was appointed chief prosecutor at the prosecutor's office. The person who arranged this job change was you, Chief Gant. I'm dying here. I live to serve, David. I live to serve. It's the only... It helps us get through it with all the reading and the text. But how would he benefit from all of this? He will be able to use the chief prosecutor as his puppet. Yep. Essentially, he would acquire unchecked authority over all investigations. Do you mean to tell me that despite the chief's formidable appearance, calming demeanor, and possibility of possessing Hermit Purple from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Part 3 Stardust Crusader, that he could play with puppets? Oh, wait. I think I took that too far. You must mean puppet as in someone forced to do his bidding. Of course. Admit it, Chief. You assisted Lena Sky in forging evidence. Your motive, to appoint her as chief prosecutor so you could control her. Righto, me boy. You have quite an imagination there. Let me ask you something. Nanny, well, do you have any proof of this? That I controlled Lena? For example, is Lena testifying that I've done such a thing? Lena, she's keeping quiet to protect Emma. There's no way she'd testify against Gant. I'm afraid without any proof, this all amounts to nothing more than mere conjecture. Unless, that is also what happened in this incident. This incident? Which one would that be, Mr. Edgeworth? Of course, I'm talking about... the murder of Detective Bruce Goodman. The chief prosecutor has been acting strange throughout this entire trial. Almost as if someone has been controlling her. Oh, look at that. Damn. Caught her with the reverse wrist grip. Worthy, you better watch your tongue. I wouldn't want you to get hurt. Oh, is that a threat? Yo, yeah, what do you mean by that? Just what do you mean? I won't take threats in my courtroom this lightly, Mr. Gant. Huh. What he means, Your Honor, is that Chief Gant is involved in the murder of Detective Goodman. Not only that, but the chief is now making Lena take the rap to cover up his involvement. What? Nani? I say order in my courtroom. I said order in my courtroom. Mr. Wright, you can now be serious in this courtroom of justice and security. Huh? This is an affront to the highest ranking officer in our law enforcement agency to accuse the chief of police of blackmail and murder. That's it. Oh my God, do you have something to gain from this? Like, no, the judge is acting a little sus. He's acting a little sus right now. I don't know. We love Udgy. We love Udgy, man. He is too much. Are we sure the judge isn't Foghorn Leghorn? Bring in the mystery gang and let Fred pull that mask off. And let's see if there's a chicken underneath all that. Because I promise you, there's got to be something. There's got to be something. Your Honor, I was merely reiterating what Mr. Edgeworth said in easier to understand language. It's too late, Mr. Wright. Huh? There's no turning back for us now. It looks like he's the one who's decided to go through with this. Damn right. Wombo combo. Let's do it. Can you prove this, Mr. Wright? That the chief, a high-ranking officer of the law, is involved in this murder? Good question. Regardless of his rank or title, Chief Gant is just a man. The question is he a criminal? I believe the evidence will tell. I see. All right, then. Let's see what Mr. Wright's got. Show me what you're worth, Mr. Mr. Wright. And it better be good. Show us this evidence that ties Chief Gant to the moida of Detective Goodman. I probably should have saved right before that dialogue check. Show us this evidence that ties Chief Gant to the murder of Detective Goodman. It's not that. It's not that. We can't show that yet. Show us, I say. Show us, I say, boy. Show us. Oh, my God. I gotta, like, what could tie him to this event specifically? Files for the Joe Doc solved 2 years ago. The moida of Detective Goodman. Case closed. Investigators, Lena Sky. Head investigator. Okay. That ties him to the murder of Detective Goodman. It's not the video. It's not that. It can't be that. It's Detective Goodman specifically. Detective Goodman, the guy that was murdered in the parking lot. Scene of the stabbing at the PD. Hey, Tiamat, welcome, welcome. Just finished a collaboration with someone. What's happening? We are just doing Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney stream. We're trying to find a way to tie Chief Gant to the murder of Detective Goodman. So we're going through all the evidence, trying to piece together something. IDs of all who entered the evidence room. A half-written document dated 2/21 can only be submitted to the chief of police. Ooh, hold on a second. Status report. Bruce Goodman. Okay. Well, it's to the chief of police. But that's not... Wait, is he... It might be this. But not to the murder, though. It's not to the murder. To the murder. It has to be to the murder. Victim's memo found in the car trunk. Oh, man. I feel like it's not this, but let me see. Let me see what's said. I don't think it's this. Oh, wait, no. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Can only be submitted to the chief of police. What does it say? It's a lost item report. Bruce Goodman, 221. Okay. I'm gonna try this. I don't know what else to present. I don't know what else to present. Well, Chief? So long as Righto here is tossing out things regardless of their relevance. Mind if I toss something too, Udgy? This shoe should do nicely. Wait, oh, wait, I gave him a country accent. What am I doing? No. Oh, this shoe should do nicely. I'll chuck it right at you. You always were quite the joker, weren't you? Oops, looks like I got it wrong. Oh, my God. Okay. Boom. Damn it all. Don't oops me. Maybe this boot to the head will knock some sense into you. Let me see if I can load that one back. I do want to do like a perfect run on this one. Let me see. I think I was set back a little bit. Let me see. Point out accomplice. Just skip all that. Boom, 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 boom. That's the accomplice. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom. Boom, boom. All right. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. All right. Almost there. Okay. Oh, wait. You must mean pup. Yes. Jesus Christ. Oh, my God. Okay. I'm afraid without any proof, it's almost a conjecture. Okay. Something that ties him to the murder. All right. So this is where the chief lost his marbles. Hold on, wait. Give me 1 second. All right, hold on. Give me 1 second. Someone's asking me something. Okay. I say order. I say order. Okay. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Okay, let's save right here. Right here. There we go. Oi, love. Oi. Oi, oi. Oi, oi. Okay. Okay. Did we save? Yeah, we saved. We saved. Wish she gave like a little chime or something. Coming back after a bit. Oh yeah, no worries, man. We'll be here. We'll be here. Assuming we don't wrap up the case by then, but we will be here. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Prosecutor's office. Yeah, so he's there. Yeah, no. Right, it has to be this. There's no way it's nothing else. Is it not? It's not this? What? What else can it be? What the hell? Oh my goodness. This is insane. Oh man. I don't know what else to show this guy. Damn. Damn. I might... Oh, God. I mean, okay. It has to be something that talks about Goodman in any capacity. So if it's not the ID card... It's not that. ID card... Let me check this. Miles Edgeworth, Bruce Goodman. Is it maybe this? Oh, wait, it might be this. Yes, the one that shows who entered the evidence room on the day of the crime. There was one ID card on the list we couldn't determine the owner of yesterday. 777. Sorry, but there's no way you can prove that's my card number. It's your number. Oi! What? How do you know this information, Mr. Wright? The safe in Chief Gant's office... let me do the paper. The safe in Chief Gant's office requires a code to open. A 7-digit code. 7 digits. You don't mean I do. I'm afraid so, Your Honor. The code was 777. The same as the remaining ID card number on that list. Huh. Oh, he's angry! Oh, okay, yo! Chief Gant, you entered the evidence room on the day of the crime. Okay, he's sweating, though. All right. There we go. Order, I say order. Chief Gant, what do you have to say to this accusation? Nothing. The defense's search of my office was in violation of regulations. And I will demand Mr. Wright be punished to the maximum extent of the law. But right now, this court demands an explanation from you about the use of this ID card. Yeah. Ugh. Chief Gant, so you admit it. You entered the evidence room on the day of the crime. What about it? I'm chief of police. Whether it's the evidence room or the bathroom, what's the difference? I can go anywhere I want. Tell me, when you entered the room, were you alone? I always go to the bathroom alone, as I do with the evidence room. The guy had to go. Wife is going. Oh yeah, don't worry about it, man. We'll be here in case your Wi-Fi comes back. No worries, Tiamat. Detective Goodman wouldn't have happened to be with you that day, would he? Of course not. Why would he be? I hadn't seen him in days. Whoa, hold on. You hadn't seen him in days? Chief Gant, I'm afraid you just done yourself. On that day, you had to have met with Detective Goodman. What do you mean, Mr. Okay, now is when we show him the item report. This trial's purpose is to determine Lena Sky's guilt. Objection again, Your Honor. No, it isn't. This trial's purpose is to determine the truth. If Chief Gant met the victim on the day of the crime, then we need to determine one thing. What transpired during that meeting? Oi, in that case, Mr. Wright, I'm going to have to ask you for evidence. Show us proof that the victim went to meet Chief Gant on the day of the crime. I think I mixed up like his voice and Gant's. It was weird. Right here, baby. Only submit to the Chief of Police. Only submit to the Chief of Police. It's his lost item report, right? Right? It's that. Yeah. No. Show us the proof that the victim went to meet Chief Gant on the day of the crime. Oh, wait, no. Maybe it's this first. The ID card. Take that! No, there's got to be something more solid than this. On that day, Detective Goodman had to go see Chief... Okay, the item. Oh, no! Wait! Oh, my God! Damn it! Whoa. Hold on. Load. Oh, God damn it, man. God damn it all. Okay. Show us that, What was it? What was it again? It was, the item report. It was the item report. The ID cards. There we go. I'm back. Question. Have you gotten the book yet? The book. Oh, no. Oh, wait, no. The evidence book. Yes, the evidence book. We did get it. From, Sky. All right. Just blasting through this. Objection again, Your Honor. I'm tired of slamming my hand on the table. Okay, there we go. Save. Raise. Okay. So it's the item report. It's definitely the item report, wherever it is. Yes. Take that! Detective Goodman lost his ID card on the day of the crime. Or to be more accurate, Jake Marshall stole it. So Detective Goodman filled out a lost item report. He would have had to give that report to the Chief of Police. Yeah, you are in possession of the report, which means you can't be sure if he filed it. He filed it. How do I know you? Okay, now the ID card. Because he needed to enter the evidence room that day. He needed to. Yes, to transfer the evidence out. Oi, Detective Goodman took the form to you, Chief Gant. Then, you accompanied the detective to the evidence room. I accompanied him. Correct. There's no other way the murderer and Detective Goodman could have entered the room. Rabble. Oi, hold on. Let me guess what you're going to say next. I, the Chief of Police, murdered poor Goodman. Exactly. But wait, the chief didn't necessarily need to accompany him to the evidence room. He could have just lent him his ID card. Nope, it was found in his office. Nope, it was found in his office. Now that you mention it, I believe okay. Oh, well, I didn't read it in time. Great. Objection. Sorry, but that's not possible. According to the record, your card was only used once, but you showed us your ID card earlier. If you had really lent to Detective Goodman, it would have been found on his body. Oh, no! Whoa! What was that? Yo, he looked badass! What the hell? You didn't. Oh, no. The murder was most likely a spur-of-the-moment crime, for no one in their right mind would choose the police department as a place to commit murder. Wow. After the murder, you contacted Lena Skye at the prosecutor's office. Why? To dispose of Detective Goodman's body, of course. Objection. You're forgetting, Mr. Wright, that the victim's body was discovered in the prosecutor's office parking lot. How did he manage to move it there? Oh, I was at the police department the entire day, you know. And everyone's aware that Lena stayed at the prosecutor's office after the ceremony. Everyone except me, it seems. Still, you're the chief of police. You have an entire police force at your disposal. Oi, so you think I'll just order an officer to do it? Hey you, take this here dead body over to the prosecutor's office. Oh, I don't think so. He looks super cool. He looked like he was reeing like Dio from Stardust Crusaders. He looked like it. Chief Gant, you left all the evidence we need to prove how you moved the body to the prosecutor's office. And all this time, I thought it was a useless clue just taking up space. Oh, hold on, hold on. Whatever's coming up next. How could the chief have moved the body? Mr. Wright, show us this evidence. To move the victim's body, Chief Gant used this. To move the body? Oh, whoa, whoa, okay, I thought we presented it. Do you have the night picture? I don't have a night picture yet. No, no, no. What did he use to move the body? Oh, so the lost item report. Use this. Gloves? Goodman's autopsy report. To move the body. I feel like it's the gloves. It won't help right now, but it will soon. Yes, yes, I did read the book. Let me see if it's this. I don't know. Oh, well. I see. Maybe I'll use this later to move your dead body, Mr. Wright. Oh, what? Oh, we're wrong? Oh my god. And I hope, okay, no, no, no. You cannot joke like that. You cannot joke like that. You cannot joke like that. Enough. Enough of that. Enough of that. Okay. Show us the evidence. What did he move the body with? It's not this. It's not that. It's not that. It's not that. It's not that. Actually, hold on. Wait a minute. I don't... Is it the... No. It's not. It's not the car, is it? Oh, wait. I don't know what it can be. To help move the body. Like a... I mean, this is the only other thing that we have that actually talks about the case. No, he's in the evidence room, remember? Oh, that's right. Okay, no. Okay, yeah. So he's in the evidence room. Let's say he killed him there. How did he move the body? How did he move the body? How did he move the body? What's up with this one? Do with the current case. Nothing to do with the current case. Unless it's relevant. By Gant's request. I mean, well, actually, it's registered, though. It's registered. It's tagged with an evidence tag. I'm going to do this one. I don't know what else to do. Let me see. Oh. What's that? Oh, okay. All right. Let's go. What's that? A screwdriver? But what does that have to do with this case? It doesn't. Mr. Edgeworth, think back to the day of the crime. What is this screwdriver doing here? It's here because... Ugh! I was asked to go by Chief Gant, no less. Okay, okay. He told me he wanted me to keep it here in the prosecutor's office. In any case, on the day of the stabbings, I brought this back here. Okay. After the ceremony ended that day, I didn't plan to return to the prosecutor's office. But you did, because Chief Gant asked you to. You mean The body was found in the trunk of Mr. Edgeworth's car. Oh, did he use that to pop it open? I think it's obvious what happened. The body was moved by that car. Okay. Detective Goodman's body was carried in the trunk of Mr. Edgeworth's car. Yes, unless, of course, you have another explanation, Chief. Why else would you have asked Mr. Edgeworth to transport evidence from a closed case? Gah. There's only one plausible explanation. To transport the body to your accomplice, Miss Lena Skye. All right. Order 3 times. I say order 3 times. What is going on here? Is there no room for rebuttal to the defense's outrageous accusations? Think back to the photograph Miss Starr took at the prosecutor's office. This was not a photo of the body being stuffed in the trunk to be taken away. It was exactly the opposite. It's a photo of the body being taken from the trunk. Okay. Chief Gant, please say something so we could go golfing this Saturday still. Oh boy, I believe your time's up. My time is up. Sorry, Ryder, but I'm having lunch with the District Attorney General after this. We have to get going if we're to make it in time. Oh wait, no. You can't do that. You cannot do that. Objection. Hold up. But the cross-examination isn't finished yet. Oh, I remember what I told you earlier. A police chief has all kinds of weapons at his disposal. Weapons? Like the right to refuse to testify. I'm invoking that right now. You cannot do that. You cannot do that. There are certain risks to be considered. He could be going destroying evidence. Like, no, you can't do that. So you're going to just run away after all this? Run away? Don't make me laugh, Worthy. I stabbed old Goodman, that's what you're saying, right? But if you had any conclusive evidence, you would have presented it by now. Well, you think I had Lena dispose of the body? If so, then show your proof and get it over with. I'll say it again, Mr. Wright. Damon Gant is the current chief of police. This court will not tolerate any accusations against him without concrete proof. This judge is a problem. This judgy is a problem. Your Honor, do you have any concrete proof? Proof that Chief Gant murdered Detective Goodman and made Miss Scott dispose of his body? Do I have any concrete proof? Do I have any concrete proof? So the timeline is Damon kills, puts body in car, delivers to Lena in the trunk. Lena takes it out. Right. That is our current thing that we're going with. I don't really have any concrete proof yet. Do you have any proof? Whoa. Hold on a second. Okay. Just an FYI, the power flickered off very briefly. So just an FYI in case we lose power for whatever reason. All right, just want to make sure. Something funny I like to make canon. The judge has no legs, so I'm making my own case as a demo where the judge is a client. He doesn't have any legs. That would actually be kind of funny, and you have to prove who stole his legs or something. I don't think I have proof yet. I don't have proof. It's no use showing evidence I'm not even sure of myself. No, Your Honor. At present, I have no conclusive evidence. Huh. See, LG? In that case, this court was forced to penalize you for your allegations against the chief. What? Whoa! Here's a tip. Never gamble what you can't afford to lose, Righto. It seems that Lady Luck was on my side again today. Okay, Judgy, I'll leave the rest to you. Damn, he faded into obscurity. Unbelievable. I warned you earlier, Mr. Wright. This is an affront to a senior officer in our nation's law enforcement agency. Oh, boy. Whoa! 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 Okay, Lady Luck. Hold it. Oh, yes. Oh, Edgeworth. Maybe we should have a word with her. I was about to say, man. I was about to say. I'm like, dude, am I really gonna get penalized for this? Oh, man. Mr. Edgeworth, what do you mean? There's one lady who knows the real truth behind this trial. We haven't yet had the honor of hearing her testimony. A lady who knows the truth, another witness. In the absence of conclusive evidence, the only other method of proof is testimony. But Chief Gant has invoked his right to refuse to testify. There's still someone else. One more witness who can answer all the questions raised in this trial. Someone right in this very room. Mr. Edgeworth, who is this person? Huh. Why are you asking me, Your Honor? Have you forgotten? It's the defense the one who's calling witnesses today. It's Lena. It's Lena. Or no, Lena? Yeah, Lena. Mr. Wright, does such a witness exist? She may not be willing to tell the truth, but we can't just stop now. Yes, Your Honor. It's Lena. It's Lena. Call Lena up. Call Lena up. Take that! The defendant, Miss Lena Sky, she was in the underground parking lot at 5:15 p.m. on February 21st. Her task, to dispose of the victim's body, in accordance with a certain someone's orders. Mr. Edgeworth, the prosecution has no objections, Your Honor. Very well, the court will now take its final, I repeat, its final recess of the day, and we will reconvene at a later time. Indeed, at a later time. I bet. Oh, wait, hold on. Did this close? Here we go. The soon-to-be dark part. It already got dark, man. It's already dark with what Emma had to go through. This call is now at... Hold on. Oh, wait, who's this? Oh, Chief Gant, I thought you were going to eat. Oh, hey, listen good, Lena. Oh, he's going to threaten her. I don't think you need me to tell you this, but if you accept Mr. Wright's claims, there will be terrible Dude, what the hell? Absolutely not. You can't let him do that. What the hell? That's right. Your sister will be found guilty for Neil Marshall's murder. Oh, this isn't good. Of course, you'd never support such outrageous claims anyway, right? Just something to think about. All right, then. I've got a lunch date to meet. No, the judge needs to pull his ass back in here. There's no way. You can't do that. Okay. If there aren't any... No, screw this guy, man. Screw him. This call is now in recess. Unbelievable. Excited for the second game. I'm wondering what they improve in the second game. We've spent so long in this game alone. I wonder what's even in the second game. Looks like we managed to stay in the game. Yeah, thanks for your help, Edgeworth. That Chief, he's something else, eh, pals? Detective Gumshoe. Ha, I'm no detective anymore. Oh yeah, sorry you got fired. Oh, don't worry, I've already decided where to work now. At your office. Oh. Sure, I'll take the place of that top-noted girl you used to work with. Could he mean... Maya! Okay, yeah. I forgot about her, man. We were with her for a good chunk of the game. Looks like we're all out of moves now. Chief Gaunt's done it again. How is it he always gets the upper hand? It's not fair he has the right to refuse to testify. Settle down, Wright. Remember what the judge said? But Chief, that is not a right to be casually invoked. There are certain risks to be considered. Risk. What did he mean by that? Oh no, that was Phoenix that asked that. It's simple. If the Chief refuses to testify, the opposite also holds true. You mean he forfeits his right to say anything too? Oh, okay. Double-edged sword. Ooh, a bop. I like it. Yeah, when I came to, I was in the medical office. I've been listening to the trial from the gallery, so she heard everything that's been going on. No, don't be. It was the truth. You know it's funny. I almost feel somehow relieved. Yeah, now I finally know what really happened. To think all this time my sister was being blackmailed by that terrible man. She did it all just to protect me. Ever since her appointment Ever since her appointment as chief prosecutor, everyone who knew her said she changed. Perhaps it was easier that way for her. What do you mean? What do you think I mean? To follow Chief Gant's orders. She must have shut herself up deep inside to force herself to do anything and everything the chief told her to do. That must be why she became so cold. It was all my fault. It's all because I murdered Mr. Marshall. I had beat the whole trilogy. It's downhill to the last case of the second game. After that is the best cases. Damn, what the hell? Is it really that bad with the second game? I hope not. If you want to blame anyone, blame society, pal. I'm like the Joker. Chief Gant may be able to fool everyone else with his forgery, but he can't fool my memory. I remember now. I knocked Mr. Marshall into that armor. I see. Well, we better get back. It's time for the final act. Emma, why don't you wait? No, I'm going with you. I want to be there when Lena tells the truth. Let's go, Wright. It's time to end this. Yeah, I bet. We'll see. We'll see. Time for the grand finale. Boo-boo-doo-doo. All right, let's see. Is it just called part 2? It's just called part 2. I like it. All right, boys. The final act. Let's do this. Rabble. Now then, will the defendant, Miss Lena Sky, please take to the stand? The second game is good, but it does have a mechanic, not spoiling, that makes it not unplayable. The mechanic makes it 1 point below Turnabout Samurai. Interesting. Okay. No. It's good that you don't spoil it. I will discover it. I will discover it as we move along. That's interesting. Miss Lena Sky, you are the chief prosecutor. I'm sure you're aware of what is required of you. But Mr. Edgeworth, you already know everything. You know all that I've done these past 2 years. Do I? Please provide the court with your testimony, Miss Sky, and remember, you are under oath. We want to hear the truth of the matter of the factoid. Of course, the truth. Lena, no matter what happens, I'll always be your sister. Now then, your testimony, if you will. First, tell us about your relationship with Chief Gant. Everything hinges on your testimony. You're the only chance we have to get at Gant. Come on, Lena, let's go! Gant and the fabrication. Let's see. I worked alongside Gant for years. There's no truth to this blackmail theory. I fabricated the evidence 2 years ago all by myself. When I found Prosecutor Marshall's body, I rearranged the crime scene. Okay. I like how she turns her head or turns herself to the side every time. My only motivation was to get Dark convicted. It had nothing to do with Emma. Are you sure about this testimony? Your Honor, I'm confessing to a capital offense. Of course I'm sure. But Lena, if this is true, then that means Chief Gant has nothing to do with this. That's what I've been telling you from the beginning. Please, Mr. Wright, you've got to help her. She's sacrificing herself because of me. But what if she's telling the truth? No, she's not. I know my own sister. Whenever she speaks stiffly like that, she's hiding something inside. Deep down, she's really screaming in agony. Yeah, this is no time to start second-guessing myself. The defense may now begin its cross-examination. Another thing about this second game is it makes people feel more human. Oh, okay, that's kind of interesting. I'm kind of looking forward to that now. I'm curious what choices they made. All right, skip that. It's not that. There's no truth to this blackmail. It might be something with that. I fabricated the evidence 2 years ago all by myself. It might be this. When I found Prosecutor Marshall's body, I rearranged the crap. Let me press you on this. Whoa, hold on. Was to get Dark convicted. It had nothing to do with Emma. Press. Let me see press. You say you did this all by yourself? Yes. Would you mind telling us what you found when you arrived at the crime scene? It seems I was the first person to discover the scene. The broken prosecutor award knife was stuck in the victim's body. What? Whoa! But Prosecutor Marshall died from an unfortunate accident. That's the only situation you dreamed was possible. I like she's turning away from everyone. The reality is, it wasn't my sister who took the prosecutor's life. It was all me. Fantasize all you want, Mr. Wright, but I'll never change this statement. You mean Prosecutor Marshall wound up being killed by Dark? Something like that. If that is so, what happened to the other murder weapon? Dark was carrying a switchblade knife. Oh, that was lying on the floor a little distance away. It was probably knocked away in the struggle. That's not how it went down. She's trying to cover up her lies with more lies. All just to protect me. No, he had a knife in his back. What is he talking about? So when you found the scene like this, what did you do? After all, this is what everything boils down to. Okay, no. Okay, now we have this new one. This wasn't here before. You planted... Whoa. Okay. Oh, whoa, let me... I'm not even clicking anything. But why would you do that? You of all people should know, Edgeworth. You've always had a good head on your shoulders. My head isn't that bad, but maybe I ought to ask for the sake of others. Why did you plant the knife? But why did you do that? Come now, Mr. Wright. Even you should be able to figure it out. Very well, let's add this to the witness's testimony. The reason Miss Scott fabricated the knife. I knew the tip of the weapon found buried in his body would be all the proof we needed. Hold it. According to your testimony, Prosecutor Marshall's broken knife was the murder weapon, right? Yes, and leaving it at that might point the blame away from Dark. I felt the most effective way to get him convicted would be by having the tip of his knife found inside the victim's body. So you buried it inside the... Oh, God, so she dug her things in there? Or her... Oh, God. I'm back. I have 15 minutes left. Hey, no worries, David. Welcome back. They said she smiles a lot at the beginning. It's hard to imagine. Oh, man. Oh, yeah. I don't know. No smiles yet. Yes, because I hated Dark for what he did. My only motivation was to get Dark convicted. It had nothing to do with Emma. Press her on that. So you rearranged the crime scene. Are you sure you didn't do this to keep Emma from from looking like a murderer? How many times do I have to tell you, Wright? Emma didn't do it, period. Are you so desperate to hide that fact? You're willing to risk the death sentence? She's lying. She did so I wouldn't be blamed for what happened. In any case, as a prosecutor, what I've done is unpardonable. There's nothing I can do to make up for my actions. Okay. I've got to get Lena to talk more. If she's lying, then she's bound to slip up and make a contradiction. Okay. Let's look at what she said here. Let me press her on this. Did you so to help your sister? Okay. But what she did was justifiable self-defense. She wouldn't have been charged with anything. That's not the point. She was traumatized that day, all because of that creep. That's why I couldn't forgive him. So that's why you fabricated the evidence 2 years ago. That didn't help. I rearranged the crime scene. All proof we needed. Okay, planted it inside the body, then moved the body. But what? We don't know evidence for what, though, so we can't do that. She helped move the body from punctured heart and lung. Knife tip was in the wound. Let me see. Knife tip was in the wound. Let me go. Wait. Okay, hold on. I fabricated evidence myself 2 years ago all by myself. I broke the tip of the knife, planted them. I want to see what she says about the, why did you move the body? I want to see what she says there. Because there were 2 questions we could ask. Why did you move the body? It was where you deduced it was, by Chief Gant's desk. But the body was found by your desk. Why did you move it there? The reason for that is simple. Let's have the witness explain this in more detail. The reason Miss Sky moved the body. Frank calling BRB. Oh yeah, no worries, man, no worries. We will be here, The pieces of the jar that shattered during the events threatened my plan. Why? Pieces of the jar? You mean, yes, that wretched jar you showed us earlier. In order to show that Dark committed the crime, I felt it would be more expedient to move the body. So, when you first found the body, the jar was already... Of course, it had been shattered to pieces. If you looked at the crime scene, it would be clear right away what happened. No, that's not the case. Neil Marshall was dead and Dark was lying unconscious. In other words, the jar must have been broken during their struggle. No, because Dark wrote the name of Emma on the jar before it broke. What's the matter, Emma? Apparently the jar shattered at the time the crime was committed, but I have a feeling there is more to it than that. No, yeah, it's that. It has to be that. Go back. Yeah, present this. Oh, wait, no. Save first. I don't know if this is it, though. Save this. All right, present. We're gonna present. Oh, no. Okay. I thought we were presenting this for a second. I was like, no. Stop. The jar. Present. Objection! Miss Sky, I understand how you feel. You committed that crime 2 years ago to protect your sister. You mean the forgery at the scene where Neil Marshall was murdered. If that truth were to be exposed now, the past 2 years of your life will have been in vain. Even so, I am compelled to bring to everyone's attention a significant contradiction within your testimony. A contradiction in my testimony? You testified, and I quote, "The pieces of the jar that shattered during the events threatened my plan." That's right. Do you have a problem with that? It's a simple oversight, really. You see, a message was written on this jar with the victim's blood. Yes, the prosecutor must have written it in his final moments. Exactly so. And this is where the contradiction lies. In order for the victim to be able to write this message on the jar, it must not yet have been broken before he died. Ah. He couldn't have written Emma's name on a shattered jar. Ah, okay. Order. Your Honor, it would appear more information is needed in regard to this jar and its bloody message. We may be missing something critical here. Something critical? Chief Prosecutor, it seems you're as in the dark as we are about the truth towards which we're headed. What? Just tell us exactly what you saw. We'll piece together the information to arrive at the truth. Very well. The witness may now continue her testimony. Yeah, let's see where she goes with it. Let's see. I immediately noticed the blood traces on the jar, but it was dark in the room and I didn't have time to check it out. To be safe, I wiped away the blood. Okay, it's probably the thing in his safe. The rag. The fragments were large, so I'm sure I got them all. All I could think of while I was wiping them clean before they were discovered. You mean you were the one who wiped away the message in blood? I wasn't chief prosecutor at the time. She didn't think Dark was the real murderer. That's why she tried to erase the real evidence. Very well, the defense may now begin its cross-examination. What did you wipe it with? And then we'll present the rag. But it was dark in the room. I didn't have time to check it out. I wiped away the blood. With what? I'm afraid this action of yours reveals what really happened. What do you mean? If you really thought Dark killed Prosecutor Marshall, you wouldn't have wiped away the blood. What else could I have done in that situation? I only had a few moments. There wasn't enough time for me to do anything else but gather up the pieces. Alright, so I'm sure I got them all. Hold it. But how could you see with the power out? It should have been pitch black in that office. A detective is always prepared, Mr. Wright. Even now, I always carry a pocket light and a camera with me. Even I carry a bottle of emergency luminol wherever I go. I never miss anything. I got every last piece. Okay. Was wiping them clean before they were discovered. With what? What did you wipe it with? So you illegally rearranged the crime scene. Yes, I don't have any excuse for my actions. I'm so sorry, Lane. I didn't know. Treated you so badly all this time. Trying to make up for all we've gotten to the bottom of this incident. No doubt this day will leave a permanent stain on the history of the prosecutor's office. More contradictions have surfaced in her testimony. So my possibility that might turn everything around. Okay, okay. I immediately noticed the blood trace on the jar. Let me see. Hold on, let me just see what. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Okay. Where did the guy definitely did it go? He's going off to have dinner with someone apparently. So we're waiting on that to come back at some point. Emily noticed the blood traces on the jar. How did you notice it if it was dark? It's a miracle that thing hadn't broken earlier. It certainly looks as feeble as Offense's case. You were an ace detective who never missed a detail. Do you really expect us to believe you didn't investigate what was written on the jar pieces? Normally, I would have. But it was dark in the room. I didn't have time to check it out. You just said you had a light. You said you had a light earlier. No, if I had known, I would have gathered all the pieces and ground them to dust. Well, that helps my case. Really had enough time to move the body as it was. If someone happened upon the scene, you'd lose your chance to erase the evidence. You must have been in a hurry. I was. I knew I had to join. Okay. This is rather shocking. This is indeed rather shocking, to say the least. I don't know what we can do, but we will uncover the truth in the testimony that is Folena Sky. Let me see. I mean, here, let me save. There have been some cases where we present the same item twice. I feel like I could show the jar again because there was a piece that was missing. And we didn't have it until recently, so I'm gonna show her the jar again to be like, hey, let's see if we got something else with this. There it is. Miss Sky, I believe this jar conceals a truth even you were unaware of. What? We found the final piece of this jar in Chief Gant's safe. In the chief's safes? But how? I knew it. She really didn't know. There's something even more disturbing about that final piece. There was still blood on it. But the witness just testified that she gathered every last piece and wiped the blood off of them. Yes, which leaves us with only one explanation. On the night Prosecutor Marshall was murdered, you were not the first one to show up on the scene. Chief Gant got there before you. Oh. I say, oh, the only I can give out these strange outbursts. But couldn't the defendant have simply missed a piece? No, because she didn't say that. I'm afraid that's unlikely. The pieces are too big for anyone to miss, let alone an ace detective. That may well be, but everyone makes mistakes, Mr. Wright. Even I once wasted an entire day looking for my dentures. I'm going to leave it there. Have you forgotten, Your Honor? When this witness arrived at the scene, the jar was already broken. Oh, that. There's no way a name could have been written on a shattered jar. Another person discovered the scene prior to the witness. I hope you're not implying this person was Chief Gant. At the time, he was looking for Doc downstairs. Well, never mind, I guess. God, the question is, if he did arrive there first, why did he hide that fact for 2 years? Well, Your Honor, can you answer us that? Damn, you can't throw a judge like that. You can't throw a question back at the judge. Hey, welcome, Burjonian. Yes, we are throwing the judge under the bus. I say no! Oh my God. After my outrageous outburst in today's court session, I will like to put this on the statement. I am not the one on trial here. Damon Gant arrived at the crime scene prior to the witness. He proceeded to break the jar. Okay. And purposely hid one of the broken pieces. Question. What is this action called? Forger. Oh, okay. I guess fabrication of evidence. Judge breakdown was crazy. It was. He had a full mental breakdown. But why would Chief Gant do that? In light of what happened afterwards, isn't it clear? What happened afterwards? Discovering the scene, Lena Skye believed her sister Emma killed the victim. Determined to help her sister, she sought Gant's aid. Lending her his aid, Gant helped her create evidence that incriminated Dark, sparing Emma, and therein lies the reason. The reason why Miss Skye became the Chief's puppet. Oh, damn, she did the Kochiyoshi summoning bite. No, I did it on my own. Please, sis, stop trying to protect the Chief. I can't watch you suffer anymore for my sake. No, you didn't. It wasn't you, Emma. You didn't kill anyone. Don't believe anything Mr. Wright says. Defense attorneys make up the most foul lies to defend their clients. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Foul lies? Imagine that coming from my own client. I guess you do seem the type who likes to twist the truth, Mr. Wright. You've been on my ass ever since you started this video game called Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. I don't like you, Mr. Wright. Wait a minute. Hold on. What if we're still smack dab in the middle of Gant's trap? Is something wrong, Mr. Wright? Have I pinched a nerve? Have I tickled your fancy? Have I stuck my finger in a jar of peanut butter and jelly? Tell me, enlighten me, Mr. Wright. Lena, maybe right after all. What do you mean, right? So you do tell foul lies then, Mr. Wright. Enough of your tomfoolery. Miss Skye, please testify once more. But if evidence was fabricated behind your back, then Emma's accidental killing of Prosecutor Marshall might also be a lie. Oh, okay. But I do remember knocking. That would put Lena on the line to be lying. But if she never killed him, if she never killed Marshall, Lena has no reason to lie anymore. And now she's not on Gant's beck and call. Miss Skye, if you will. I can't. There's nothing to be afraid of anymore. This cross-examination may not change a thing. However, there is a possibility that it will if you tell the truth. Okay, there we go. Very well. I'll testify about what I really saw. All right. The witness may testify once more for the final time. Let's see. When I arrived, I found Mr. Marshall's body impaled on that suit of armor sword. Emma and Dark were lying unconscious on the floor nearby. When I saw what had happened, I thought she did it. That's why I erased all the evidence that linked her to the murder. I had Chief Gant help me remove the body from the sword and carry it. But if it all really was a fabrication, Emma might be innocent. There it is. Unbelievable! The body was impaled on the armor sword. You were the only one who saw that. If only you had proof. Actually, I do have proof. What? I gave it to Mr. Wright just this morning. To me? She did. It's a picture I took of the crime scene as I encountered it. I thought it might be... Ooh, wait, is that our notification? Oh, someone left a sub. Oh my god. Wait, where's the notification? Oh man. I need to fix that. I need to fix that. I just heard that my notification for a subscriber go up. So if you just subscribed to the channel, welcome. It should have appeared above me, but it didn't. So I gotta check and see what the dealio is with that. But thank you to whoever subscribed just now. Okay. I don't remember seeing a picture like... Is it in the evidence book? Lena must have known. See, Mr. Wright, she really does have faith in you. It maybe is in the book. Well, Mr. Wright, please present this picture. I don't remember receiving any pictures from Lena. Lena said she gave it to you this morning. It's the evidence book. Something in there. Let's check that evidence again. There must be some... Okay. Right here. This thing this morning. Check. Is it this? Oh, what? Hold on. What's that right there? What's that right there? Can you open this? Can you open this book, please? How do I open the book? How do I open the book? How do I open the book? There is literally something on the freaking spine right here. This is so aggro. Okay, there we go. Oh, whoa, heyo. Why'd she hide it like that? There's a picture here. Or maybe it was a secret. Ooh. Why is there like a hole in his, Oh, that's probably the rag that wiped away the fingerprints from earlier. Oh, snap. Oh, this is the actual crime scene. No detective saw the crime scene like this because I contacted Criminal Affairs only after I had rearranged everything. Okay, Lena's picture inserted into the court record. Mr. Wright, that piece was cut out from his vest. Could that be? Yes. The cloth we found inside Chief Gann's safe. Yup. What's this? All right. This is his handprint, isn't it? That cloth, it had fingerprints on it. Whosever fingerprints those are must be the real murderer. What? But those fingerprints, they're yours, Emma. Why are your lips turning all Oh, God. Huh. Anyways, let's get on with the cross-examination. So long as you tell the truth, we should be able to flush out the real murderer. Very well. The defense may now begin its cross-examination. Okay, let's see. When I arrived, I found Mr. Marshall's body impaled on that suit of armor. Whoa! Is it Gant? Oh, my God. Oi, come now, Udgy. This is the poorest excuse for a trial I've ever seen. Chief Gant. Right, what now you want to make me out as the bad guy too? If so, I'd like to put in a word or two in my defense. Nope, you can't do it. You can't do that. I'm afraid it's too late for that. What? You already declined to testify. That means you forfeited your right to make statements of any sort. This must be that risk we were talking about earlier. You sit back, relax, and enjoy the sound of the noose tightening around your own neck. Oh, I like that, man. That's a cool drawing. So what? You think I'm worried? Sorry to disappoint you, but I don't need to make any statements. What do you mean? The evidence will do all the talking for me. Even if I can't testify, I can still present evidence. Yes, that's true. Wait, you mean you still have evidence? You still have some conclusive evidence? You can't do that. No, I'm sorry. No, I don't, but someone else does. So what's your excuse, Wrighto? Why have you been keeping quiet about it? You do have something to show us, right? Oh, he wants to show the cloth. God, the community loves the JoJo look at sprite. I like it. I love it. He does the whole... I love it. I love it. Let's see. Something that proves who knocked over Neil Marshall, causing his death. Conclusive evidence that leaves no room for doubt. Oh, yeah. Is this true, Mr. Wright? He's talking about the cloth. I can't show that. If I show that piece of evidence now, Emma's sure to be made out as the murderer. I can't do that. Mr. Wright, if you have any more evidence, present it now. Now! And if you try to conceal anything, you will be the one appearing before the board of inquiries. Oh my God. Yeah, I don't know much about the system, but I don't think you can do that. You cannot. This guy is leaving and entering the courtroom out of nowhere. No one called him to the stand. He's being a clown. What do I do now? I better think this through carefully. I can't afford to make the wrong decision. Should I present that piece of evidence? The one that shows who really killed Prosecutor Marshall? I can't show that to him yet. I can't show that to him yet. That much I do know. I cannot show this to him yet. Because if I do, it's going to convict Emma. And that falls right into this guy's trap. He wants me to do that. He wants me to do that. No, don't show it. Your Honor, I don't have any evidence I could present at this time. Yeah, what? You lie! Chief Gant, you opened my safe. You know you took what was inside. The conclusive evidence. I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. What do you mean? Mr. Wright, why don't you show them? We found it together. Oh, I see. It's because you know the truth, don't you? You know whose fingerprints are on it. That's why you won't present it. Who's on it? Tell me, enlighten me, who's on it? What are you talking about, Chief Gant? Can't you figure it out? Take a good look at this picture. See the victim's vest? Notice anything odd about the chest area? It looks like part of it's been cut out for some reason. You mean you had this in your safe? What? That means you, the chief of police, have been concealing evidence. This is going to be the biggest scandal in the history of the police department. Impressive. To be honest, I didn't think you had the gall, Righto. Well, I can't just let you pin me up as the murderer. I'll tell you what really happened. What? You mean you admit to it? I was the first one to arrive at the crime scene that day. It then occurred to me that I could use the situation to control Lena. She really were manipulating her. I knew Lena. If I made it look like the blame lay with her sister, then when she saw the scene, we would ask me for any aid. So you assisted Miss Sky. I told her to arrange all the evidence. I had her plant the knife tip in the victim's body and move the body across the room. And I ended up using the evidence to get Joe Dark convicted. When I tampered with the crime scene, I had 2 pieces of evidence. This was before Lena arrived at the scene, mind you. 2 pieces of evidence? You mean those items in your safe? But why? For insurance, of course. Insurance. But he can't testify. I think it's because he's not technically testifying. I don't know, man. I just accept it for what it is at this point. This guy, we need to throw the book at this guy and throw him in prison. I don't know what loophole he's doing right here. I think he's just explaining himself and not providing testimony right now. I wasn't able to let anyone blame me for a murder that girl committed. You mean you were calculating that far ahead while forging the evidence? What do you take me for, a fool? Or to make police cheat by dumb luck? See this jaw fragment? Right there. I the most legible part of Emma's name. I didn't expect Lena to go and wipe the blood of all the pieces. Objection! But if you fabricate all the evidence, what's to say you didn't fabricate the message on this jar too? Oi, oi! Some people just don't know when to quit, do they? That's why I kept one more item for insurance. You mean that piece of cloth? Come on, Righto. Cough it up already. I know you have it. What are you waiting for, Mr. Wright? So you admit to it then, Chief Gant, that you were hiding the cloth you cut off the victim's vest in your safe. Oh, I admit it. I didn't want to have to do that, being chief and all. But it's all a lot better than being portrayed as a murderer. Well, Mr. Wright, what do you have to say for yourself? Just a moment ago, you said you didn't have any evidence you could present. I could spin this as it wasn't relevant. But now, based on what this guy said, now it became relevant. Foolish move, Righto. You should have shown it then before it was too late. It's been a long battle. But the moment of truth has finally arrived. As long as I don't mess up here, victory is mine. Alright, right here. Ooh. Oh, man. Put him up against the wall and pop. Pop goes the weasel. He keeps... Yeah, man. He keeps lying. He keeps lying and, like, wanting to figure out, like, oh, no, it wasn't me. But really, it was me. Like, this guy's just a snake in the grass. But either way, I think it's time. I think it's time to show it. Your Honor, I do have evidence to present now. All right, then, let's see this conclusive evidence. The evidence that shows who actually murdered, prosecute... Oh, God, no, I gave him the wrong voice. Present the cloth. take that. Let me verify this once more. Huh. On the day of the crime, you personally cut out this piece of the victim's vest. Oh, yes. At last, you finally brought it out into the open. There's a handprint on this piece of cloth. Your Honor, the prosecution requests that be immediately sent to the lab for analysis. This handprint on the leather must have been a strong impact for it to be left so clearly. You mean, it could not have been forged. It must be authentic, conclusive evidence. Rabble, rabble, rabble. Oi, oi. You're as slow on the uptake as ever, Worthy. What? Think about it. Wright had all this time to present this evidence. Yet he was reluctant. Nope, according to the plan. Why would that be? You mean you already know? You know whose fingerprints are on that? Mr. Wright, do you really know? Whoever the fingerprints belong to must be the real murderer. Whose fingerprints are they? Very well. I'll tell you. He sounds like Gingy from Shrek. It's okay. I'll tell you. Do you know the Muffin Man? The person to whom these fingerprints belong to is... It's Emma. Let's put Emma up there. Let's put Emma. It's all according to plan. Emma, Sky. What? They're mine? I'm sorry, Emma, but why? Why didn't you tell me? Okay, hold on a second. I think this is part of the plan. Oi, 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 oi. You're really something, Righto. You knew this girl did it all along, and you still tried to pin the murder on me. So it's true. Tragic, but true. This girl really did shove Prosecutor Marshall to his death. Hold it. How could you, Wright? You monster. Miss Sky, you knew whose fingerprints those were all along, yet you acted like she really didn't. Miss Sky, it's not over yet. What? I said this trial isn't over yet. Ha! But I'm afraid it is over, boy. No, not only this trial, but your career too. You purposely concealed this conclusive evidence. That, my friend, is a serious offense. The pot calling the kettle black, but sure. I'm looking forward to pressing charges after the defendant is convicted. I'll have your badge, boy. What's the matter? Cat got your tongue? Aren't you going to tell us how it feels? How it feels to be the one who single-handedly turned a poor little girl into a murderer? You know, before I do that, there's just one little thing I have to clear up. Oi, and what's that? Who really killed Prosecutor Neil Marshall? What? Chief Gant, you are absolutely right. This piece of cloth proves who the real murderer is. Who killed Neil Marshall, you ask? It was Emma Sky, wasn't it? No. I'm afraid that's not possible. You see, this piece of cloth contains a critical contradiction. Nani? A contradiction? What is this fool babbling about? I'm talking about a contradiction. One that proves who the real killer is. Oi, oi, oi. Mr. Wright, this piece of cloth, what could it possibly contradict? Chief Gant, your tyrannical reign ends here. Behold, the most prodigal piece of evidence that proves once and for all whose fingerprints these belong to, or rather, no, that prove that he is the one. He is the one that actually did this. All right, let's see. Hold on, give me 1 second. Yeah, I don't need to do that right now. But the piece of evidence that contradicts this cloth. Not the picture, not the cloth itself, not the book. Oh God, I thought I presented it. That contradicts this cloth. Nothing on here. Nothing on the photo. Drugged by a trip of wild turkey. Oh snap! Gobble gobble, man. Oh man, I've never seen wild turkey before. I didn't even know a group of them is called a trip. That's news to me. But what? Bears Emma's third of this cloth. Whose cloak is this? Oh, there's blood on the other side too. Interesting. A trio. Oh, a trio. A trio of turkey. Interesting. I didn't even know they were called trio either. Interesting. Interesting. Let's present this. Oi, oi, oi. It's fun watching you squirm, Rido. Is it not it? That's not it. Your outward appearance of mental insanity. Oh my goodness. Let's reload that. As long as I don't mess this up, victory is mine. Okay. It's the piece of cloth. Okay. Alright. They are, it's just 3. Oh, it was, so a literal trio of them. Got it. A literal trio of them. It's Emma Skies, present. I just want a perfect run at this point. I just want, well, hopefully it's a perfect run. I don't know if it is. It's not over yet. Incorrect. I probably should not have loaded this all the way back, man. I probably should have just taken the L on the contradiction. Rabble, rabble, rabble. Oh, god damn. I was trying to save, but sure. I might have to look this up. I really don't know what to, let me see. O'Neill's chest. Oh, there should be blood on it. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense then. I was wondering, like, wait, why would I show this again? Yeah, there's blood. There's blood on the picture, so there should be blood on the cloth too. This is the picture Miss Sky took. Take a good look at it. Yeah, it's this. Yeah, there should be blood there. So where the piece of his vest was cut, his shirt is showing underneath. It's hard to make out with all the blood on his vest, though. Exactly my point. His chest is soaked with blood. That's only natural. His lungs, no doubt, were punctured. Blood poured out of his mouth. Oh, but that piece of cloth got nothing on it. Wait a minute. There's no blood on it. Duh! Since Emma Sky's fingerprints are on this cloth, there's no doubt that she shoved the prosecutor aside. However, Mr. Marshall was not impaled on the sword at that time. No! This is insane! Now then, Chief Gann, let me ask you something. Prosecutor Marshall was not impaled when he was shoved aside. He most likely hit his head on the ground and was knocked out. If so, then tell me, who could have it been? Who could have arrived at the scene before Miss Lena Sky? Picked up the unconscious prosecutor. Oh, God, that's how he did it. Damn. That's kind of brutal. Then, to make it look like Emma was responsible for the prosecutor's death, said person proceeded to write her name on the jar with the victim's blood. A jar that they then broke on purpose to leave behind a clue and make Lena believe her sister did it. Duh. Remember what you admitted only moments ago? That you personally cut out this bloodless piece of the victim's cloth. Ironic, isn't it? through the very act of creating insurance, you prove that you were the actual murderer. Damn. It's finally over. Is that it? Oh! Oh, God. Who? Oh, he's sweating. Oi, oi, oi. That was close, Wright. You almost had me. What? Sorry, but you'll have to do better than that. I refute your allegations. What do you mean you refute his allegations? You say that piece of cloth is illegal evidence. I mean, technically, yeah. Order! What nonsense is this? Illegal evidence cannot be used to convict a suspect. Remember, Udgy? Earlier, old Wright here concealed that piece of cloth. So then, what's your excuse, Wright? You do have some conclusive evidence, don't you? Your Honor, I don't have any evidence I could present at this point in time. The rules of evidence. It wasn't relevant. It wasn't relevant. The defense. Yo, yes. That's what it is. I can use the rule book. I'll say, Your Honor, it was not registered evidence, so I couldn't present it. But then based on what this bastard said, it became relevant to the case, and then I presented it. I got it. I got him on the bag. At that time, that piece of cloth ceased to be illegal evidence. But that's not fair. Oh, did you actually think you could come best me in court? It looks like the last laugh's on you, son. Nope, we got him. The rules of evidence. I'm afraid... let me just say just in case. I don't know. Let me see. I'm afraid Mr. Gant's claim is legally correct. Well, Mr. Edgeworth, true. Illegal evidence cannot be used to convict a person. Assuming, of course, that the evidence is indeed illegal. Mr. Wright? That book. It seems at last. The time for me to reveal my plan has finally arrived. Mr. Wright, did you admit to it that you purposely and illegally concealed this piece of evidence? I did not. I admit, I refused to present it at one point. Oi, so the evidence is illegal. Objection! Hold it right there, buddy. No, it isn't, Mr. Gant. Oi. It's not that I didn't present evidence then. It's that I couldn't. What do you mean? Oh, no. What do you mean you couldn't? I think I did it wrong again. There are certain procedures involved when presenting evidence, Your Honor. Now, Udgy, don't listen to his lies. He's nothing but a coward. You can't really believe. Objection. There is only one issue left to be resolved in this trial. Is this evidence legal or not? Very well. Let us settle this once and for all. Earlier, you refused to present evidence. If you can prove your conduct was not in violation of the law, then do so right this instant, Mr. Wright. Ba-bam. Take that. Throw the book at him, Your Honor. This is my proof. Evidence Law 101. Boy, what's this? I've done my homework too, Chief. Indeed, Emma Sky's fingerprints were on this piece of cloth. However, at that point in time, this was merely a piece of cloth and nothing more. What? You see, it's written right here on page 364 of Evidence Law. It's the second rule. Rule number 1. No evidence shall be shown without the approval of the police department. I found this piece of evidence myself inside your safe. It goes without saying, I did not have approval from the police department. Rule number 2. Unregistered evidence presented must be relevant to the case on trial. And here is the crux of the matter. You see, at the time, it was impossible for me to prove the relevance between the cloth and the SL9 incident. What kind of nonsense is this? You want relevancy? Just take one look at this picture and... Hold it, buddy. Sorry, but can you recall when was that picture presented? That was shown only a few moments ago. No, he's right. At the time of today's trial, that piece of cloth was still meaningless. The person who gave it value as evidence was you, Damon Gant. Boy, you yourself confessed to a certain truth. Let me verify this once more. On the day of the crime, You personally cut out this piece of the victim's cloth. Right there. Bam. Relevant. Oh, yes. No. It was then that you approved this cloth as conclusive evidence. Yes, you, the chief of police, personally approved this cloth. The only person who could have cut this from the victim's vest is the one who stood before Prosecutor Marshall in his final moments. In other words, the real murderer. And there's only one person who that could be. Damon Gant? The killer was you! Whoa. Oh. He's not freaking out. Oh! Whoa! Oh! We're breaking the time compendium! Did he break the courtroom in half? Did he? Oh, I knew I should have gotten rid of him. Oh, wow. That good-for-nothing scum. The 2 years he's been snooping around the department trying to get something on me. Crimes are being committed every day, yet he insisted on hounding me. Well, your crime wasn't exactly petty. He wanted to reinvestigate the case. He recruited Angel Starr, then convinced Bruce Goodman. Detective Goodman? Yeah, that's right. Pretty cliche, admittedly. It is, but it's such a funny little breakdown. It's like he's just clapping his arms away like a weirdo. If the evidence is transferred, I'll lose my only chance to find out the truth. Please, you've got to help me. Goodman turned him down as he ought to. Still, Jake Marshall didn't know when to quit. He stole Goodman's ID card and tried to take the evidence. Goodman came to me that day. He wanted to file a lost item report. I went with him to the evidence room. Then all of a sudden, he decided to speak out. Whoa. What are you talking about, Goodman? Can you please reopen the investigation, Chief? We can't transfer the evidence out. There are too many questions left unanswered. Death sentence. That's when I unleashed my hermit purple. He opened his evidence locker, and as he was taking the evidence out, he said, "It's not too late. I'm going to hand all this over to Marshall." Well, to be honest, I was a bit taken aback by his words. I had a bad feeling when he came to see me, but I never thought he'd bring up SL9. That's when I saw it. That cursed knife. Boom. Stabbed him right there. Oof. I couldn't just pull it out. Doing so would only lead to more blood, making it near impossible to hide your crime. Even so, the blood was just pouring out. I didn't know who might stumble in, so I hurried to wipe it up. I was worrying so much about the floor, I didn't realize my fatal mistake. The bloody handprint. Detective Gumshoe's locker. I used to be known as the crime computer, but everyone has to start somewhere, I guess. I was too nervous. I had no business doing any of it. Then you put the body in my car. I'm sorry, I couldn't think of any other way to move the body. I broke your trunk, but what's the big deal? Yeah, what's the big deal? You make a lot more than us detectives he ever will. No, he's pissed. He has every right to be pissed. Leaving the prosecution's car aside, how could you get Miss Skye involved in all of this? Well, she has so much to lose as I did if the truth came out. So you took the evidence from Detective Goodman's locker. I felt bad for having to do it. I also didn't have time to pick and choose what to take. So you left the jar fragments in the glove. Yeah, it looks like I was better off being an investigator of crimes than a committer. R.I.P. They all did their best to get in my way. I've got to hand it to them. They do their jobs well, much to my dismay. Fake evidence doesn't hold up very well upon close examination. You must have known that. Tell me, Worthy, why do you stand in court? Me? You despise criminals. I can feel it. You and me, we're the same. Two sides of the same coin. Is that what it is? One day you'll understand. Whoa, believe me, you will. You're just one man. You'll see what it really takes to bring them down once you try to go it alone. Damn, that's gonna be a while. Foreshadowing, maybe? I don't know. Well, looks like it's time to say goodbye. Hey, Wudgie. Nanny? Looks like we'll have to cancel that. I knew it! I knew it was something with him. Bunch of weirdos. Sorry, old friend. I'm sorry too, Damon Gant. I knew you as you used to be long ago. You were once a fine investigator and an example to others on the force. I'm sorry to learn that you are no longer that person. Those days are gone, Hudgy. Thanks for all the memories, though. Don't worry, you'll be fine. Now you have Wright out here, and Worthy. With these two around, you can't go wrong. In fact, I can hear them already. The melodious sounds of a new beginning. A new age. A new age. Okay, Roger. There are two things I want you to understand. Yes. First, your sister never hurt anyone. Second, Damon Gant betrayed you from the beginning. You see, Miss Sky, you no longer have any reason to keep silent. You're right. When this trial is over, I'll tell everything. All that I've done these past 2 years, from the time I had Gant help me forge evidence up until today. So it seems all the questions raised in this trial have been answered. I'm sorry, Miss Sky, I couldn't get you out of all your trouble. My, what high standards you have for a rookie. Nani? I can see why Mia thought so highly of you. Mia? Who knows? A few years from now, you just might make it to the top. Oh, she smiled! Oh! I owe you my thanks, Mr. Wright. Miss Sky, I must say. And to you too, Mr. Edgeworth. You've suffered every bit as much as I have over these past few days. Believe me, I know how much of an ordeal it's been for you. Huh! It was nothing. Baka! Liar. And after 8 hours, a happy ending. Well, has it really been 8 hours? Jesus Christ. I believe it. I believe it. And yet, you rose above it all and guided Mr. Wright to victory. You've done well, Mr. Edgeworth. Stop it. You're making me blush. I only did my job. In light of this case, it seems a good self-examining is in order for all of us. Can we all say kumbaya, my lord? Miss Sky? No, Your Honor. You are innocent of murder. However, although the chief blackmailed you, the fact is you still acted as his accomplice. A trial will be scheduled for these crimes at a later date. Yes, I understand, Your Honor. Is there something amusing about all of this? Why are you smiling at me, Miss Sky? Are you... I will have you know I am happily married. It's been a long time, Your Honor. A long time since I felt free of these heavy chains. That's nice. That's nice. Well, this trial has gone on for too long already. Regarding the charge of murder, this court finds the defendant, Miss Lena Sky, not guilty. Yay, confetti, yay. Oh my God. That is all. This court is adjourned. It's finally over. My long face. It's 5 p.m. It feels like an eternity. But at least she wasn't convicted for a murder she didn't commit. Just now, after the trial ended, I can see why Mia Fey thought so highly of you. She meant that. She meant that. You've done well. You know, I did my best too. But Lena didn't say a single word to me. Oh God. Hope I'm not interrupting anything, pals. You are. Oi. Guess I am. I'll come back later. No, he's coming back now. I'll get back here. You're doing this on purpose, aren't you? Making the detective run around while on duty. And to top it off, you call me here. I've seen happier people at funerals. Didn't you say that already? Hello, no, pals. I'm only kidding. Are you here because my sister again? Nope, not this time. I came today because of you, pal. Me? That's right. I thought you'd like to see someone. Oh, Lena, should you be doing this? She's still under arrest, you know. Oh, no, that was Phoenix. Well, I won't tell you if you won't. Emma, I owe you an apology. That day 2 years ago. Oof. 7-hour trial, no breaks. I know. There were some recesses where like they took a break for like a couple hours, but absurd. Actually, no, for like 30 minutes, 15 minutes at most. It was all I could do to keep myself from screaming. All I could think about was keeping you from getting wrapped up in that mess. Sis, I asked Gant to help me cover up the truth. I thought I was doing it for your sake, but now I realize I was wrong. I changed after that day. I had to, but it was the only way I could make it through the past 2 years. I knew how much I was hurting you by distancing myself, but I couldn't bring myself to tell you what I did. I was scared. Scared that you'd look at me with those eyes of yours. Your Sharingan. I was scared of how you'd react if you knew. But since you were only doing it for me. No. I turned my back on you that day, and hiding what I believed to be the truth, I was deceiving you. I'm such a fool. It took me all this time to realize it. Emma, I'm so sorry. I'm happy now. You're happy? Of course. You know, sis. I always knew that one day you'd come back. Yeah. And now you have. Damn. I'll get this gay because of Jake Marshall. Jake Marshall's the thirst trap. Oh, that's nice, man. That's nice. No one can change the past. The only thing we could do is strive to make up for our mistakes. Why must we make up for our mistakes, you ask? Because in doing so, we can find the way to our rightful path. And it is from there that we can move on to... Who is he talking to, right? Is he monologuing to himself? There, the birds are flying into the sky. There it is. At least that's what I felt, watching the two sisters make up. Oh, okay, now we're back. Now we're back to this. Oh, you missed it? You missed it, Tiamat. You missed it. You missed it. Mr. Wright, Mr. Gumshoe. Me? Thank you both for all the help you've done. I'm sure we'll meet again someday. Ooh, foreshadowing? Isn't that right, Edgeworth? Edgeworth? Stop hiding and come over here. Is he hiding like in a corner? Like, what is he doing? Where was he hiding? Baka, I just came to say congratulations. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth. Right. Well, I'll be going now. Baka! Baka! Such a dummy. Edgeworth, I hope you don't blame yourself for what happened. Oh, Nani? We were the ones who acted corruptly, not you. It's too late for me. No matter what anyone may say, I realize today that I can't correct my mistakes. Mr. Edgeworth. Now, Kith. Not only that, but I don't even trust myself anymore. Chief Gant was right. You despise criminals. Oh, God. Oh, I can feel it. You and me, we're the same. One day you'll understand. That's foreshadowing for some future game, for sure. I do despise criminals. I plan to dedicate my entire life to fighting them. But in order to fight crime on my own, I need a weapon. It's scary, but I've known that to be true for quite some time now. But Edgeworth, who knows? Given enough time, I might have tried to pull something like Chief Gant did. That thought terrifies me. That's why I can't continue on as a prosecutor. What? Edgeworth, don't you understand? Damon Gant and your mentor, Manfred von I remember him. Were both the best of the best when it came to fighting crime. But they both made the same mistake. You said in order to fight crime on my own, I need a weapon. That may be true, but think back to today's trial. You weren't alone. You were working together with Mr. Wright. And because of that partnership, you were able to present evidence that otherwise would have gone undiscovered. Oh my God, are they the Goku and Vegeta of this mythos? Okay, there it is. They're the Goku and Vegeta of this mythos. They're gonna have those fusion talks where they're like, Vegeta, Edgeworth, we have to work together. And he's gonna say some nonsense like, Baka, I would not work with you, you clown. Never in a million years. Fine, just this once. And he puts on the Patara to fuse together for the trial. Calling it now. What would stop Jay from being a prosecutor? All this corruption would stop me. All this corruption has been from the prosecution side. Every single bit of it. Isn't that right, Mr. Wright? What? Oh, yeah. What is the pop quiz? Ultra Instinct Phoenix, Ultra Ego Edgewort. Yes! Yes! Ultra Instinct Phoenix and Ultra Ego Edgeworth. It fits. It fits. It rhymes. It's like poetry. It's like poetry. There's a reason those Wrightworth is a very popular ship in the fandom. I believe it, man. They got way too much tension going on. They got way too much tension. Something that neither Edgeworth nor I would have been able to find on our own. Oh God, what? Is this a quiz? What is this? I don't even, I'm already out of trial mode right now. I don't even know what to present to him. What I'm able to find on our own. This maybe, I guess, this. It might mean something to you, but I don't see how it had anything to do with our partnership. Oh my God. Oh no, what? No! What was I supposed to wait, was it that? Was I supposed to present that? Let me see something. Hold on a second. Let me go back. Blah, blah, blah. That neither. Oh, there's a trophy tied to that. Oh no. Oh no. There was a trophy. What was it? It was the evidence list. It was the evidence list. Damn it. I kind of want to reload the save. I hope I have a good save. I could skip through most of this. I could skip through most of this. That's what I'm going to do. I could blast through this. Yeah. Oh, God. God, this is so bad. Did you purposely and legally conceal this piece of evidence? What did I did? I did not. I did not. Okay. Oh, man, this is bad. This is bad. I mean, I can click through it. I can click through it. What, okay, the evidence law. The evidence law. Right there. Damn, I really should have looked up what the clue was. Damn it. Okay, this works in my favor. I mean, it's gonna be a blast through. It's gonna be a blast through. We're just literally skipping all this. Objection! Just random dialogue pieces. All right. There we go. Woo! All right, now the clapping part. At least you got to see this. God. Who does that, man? Who the hell does that? Okay, come on. Come on. All right, come on. Oh. Pew, pew. You got to see the clap? Yes, the clap that shook the universe. That split the universe in half. Oh, man. Just clicking through all this is... ugh. Can't skip the little animations or anything. The transitions, nothing. At least it lets me skip, like, the dialogue boxes quickly. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. Wait for DrJace to be chief prosecutor so DrJace starts wearing gloves. Oh, I mean, hey, I don't know. The black gloves are a nice touch. I will admit. I will admit. They are a nice touch. Okay. So now Lena comes up and we have to give her the not guilty verdict, right? No, not yet. Okay. This is where he condemns them. He's like, yo, get out of here. You're a snake. We hate you. Bailiff, arrest this man. Cuff him. Stop him from clapping. Stop him from clapping. All right, so now the Lena Sky bit. Where she's like, yay. Hooray. Ah, the smile. I like the smile. I like the smile. The smile's nice. The smile's nice. What? All right, not guilty, man. Come on, come on. Not guilty, not guilty. Come on. Slam it. Slam it. Okay, there we go. And then the confetti. Yay! Gaz somehow still claps while being cuffed. Somehow. He's like, God, what's that character's name from JJK? The one that claps to, like, swap places with people? He's clapping his cheeks. He's clapping his cheeks. Oh, man. Excited for game 2. It's not the best, but it's good. I'm excited for it. I'm excited for it. I'm very interested on how game 2 changes things. All right. At least we're here. At least we're here. We still have to see the smile scene with them hugging each other. Man, you really underestimate how much dialogue there is in games like these. This is crazy. This is crazy. Is it Toto? Toto. Topo. No, Toto. Right? It's Toto from JJK, the one that does the clapping. I think Edgeworth was behind the couch. Was he behind the couch? He was underneath the couch. He just crawled from underneath the couch. That's where he's hiding. What if he's behind this painting back here? He's just hiding there. I see you hiding behind that painting, Edgeworth. This was nice. We got to see the hugging again. It's nice. It's nice. Dr. J's doing the Ace Attorney speedrun. Can you imagine what the speedrun on this looks like? It would be ridiculous. It'd be ridiculous. Okay, Edgeworth. Ah, there's our boy. All right, here. Just in case. I already know what to show, but just in case. Just in case. Just in case. If it's his character to be under the couch after the earthquake. Yeah, you know what? Yeah. After that guy split the dimensions apart, he'd be scared. He'd be hiding. All right, then he's going to say this. Blah, 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 blah. Right. Yes, yes. Dun, 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 dun. Here's our Patara fusion into Wrightworth or Edge Wright. No, not that one. All right, the evidence list. Where is it? There we go. Present. Take that. That's the picture I drew. Oh, that's right. Because, okay, yes. That's right. You had one half of the evidence list and I had the other half. Okay. Apart, we wouldn't have been able to completely restore Emma's picture. That didn't just happen by chance, Mr. Edgeworth. It's time for me to go. Mr. Edgeworth, if you'll excuse me, there are still some loose ends that need wrapping up. Take care, Chief Prosecutor. Oh, I guess there is. Edgeworth, what will you do now? I like how every time he tries to leave, he, like, gets stopped. Well, whatever you do, just remember, you can let what happened kill the prosecutor in you, or you can let it help you grow. In the end, it's up to you. I know. It seems I owe you my thanks too, right? But what I face now is my problem. Edgeworth, I'll be waiting for you in court. Farewell. And he just fades into obscurity. I better be going too. Okay. It seems we both have a lot to learn and catching up to do. Here. Oh, scientific. I like how it's from the same author with the little duck. Oh, that was nice. That was a nice one. It's the first book I ever bought. Study it well. Another one? Oh, no. Another case came to a close. As for the sisters, I have faith. Monologuing. Faith that their lives have only just begun. And as for me, well, I think it's time I started on a new journey. I'm like, oh, this is cool! A journey to discover myself. Everyone on my journey. Oh, man, I'm not going to tear up. Whoa, hold on. Well, don't go trekking off just yet, pal. Huh? What is it, detective? It's just a little matter to be resolved about the chief prosecutor. You see, she isn't supposed to be out of jail like this. But I thought you said it was okay. Yeah, well, it may be okay with me, but the folks at the prison are a different story. Huh? Basically, I had to bribe a guard in order to sneak her out for 30 minutes. Believe me, it wasn't cheap either. Way to go, Detective. I didn't know you had a wild side. Yeah, well, you see, Mr. Wright here is the one who'll be footing the bill. Oh my god. What, do you think I couldn't afford with my salary? You gotta be kidding me, pal. Thank you, Mr. Wright. You're the best. I guess I'm paying for it. I guess I am. I suddenly feel like I want to scream. I got an idea. Wait, hold on. Give me 1 second. I didn't play the 6th game yet. Played all 5. You'll be surprised by the Edgeworth plot before 2 and 4. What? Really? No way. I didn't even know there were 6 games. Jesus Christ. There's a lot. Yeah, there's a lot. Objection! Ah, that's how they ended. Okay, okay. 6 mainline. Oh, God, the spin-offs are separate? Oh, wait, hold on. I hope she'll be pleased to study under a top coroner. As for me, this affair has pretty much ended my days at the prosecutor's office. Still, I'll manage to find my way back to the field somehow. Then I'll be able to investigate crimes together with Emma. So the Great Ace Attorney are separate games, right? The Layton crossover. Oh, that's the detective guy, right? The British detective guy. I thought I was a goner for a moment there. In the end, though, they overlooked my unauthorized investigation of the chief's office. If we penalized you anymore, it'd be worse than firing you. Yep, that's what they said. What's your salary now? It just goes to show you can't shake me off that easily. 10 if you count the Layton collab. That's crazy, man. That is crazy. That's interesting that they did a collab with another, like, I guess, like, I've never played the Layton games, but I know he's a detective. It makes me wonder if they ever do Detective Conan at some point. Oh my god. I know that's an anime, though. My new mission is to guard the main entrance. Can you believe it? I've been demoted to security guard. My partner's keeping an eye on the entrance for me today. I'll show them, though. Someday I'm going to make detective. Yes, sir. Then I can be just like that Dick Gumshoe. Oh my god. Oh my god. Gumshoe would still somehow survive on a negative salary. I don't know how, but I know he's a survivor. I know he is. Oh god, this thing. No. Phoenix Wright Justice for All, Trials and Tribulations, Apollo Justice, Dual Destinies, Spirits of Justice, Investigations 1, 2, Great Ace Attorney, Great Attorney 2. Oh my god, dude, there's so many. Laser Professor and Master Puzzle Solver. That makes sense. There's 8 Layton games plus Ace Attorney crossover. Okay. That's interesting. The crossover makes sense. What is it? Can't you see I'm having me a showdown with a steak lunch? Miss Star managed to sneak this into me. She see in one of the guards, it seems. Okay. Yeah, how's he have a knife? Looks like you did it. You even gave Bambina back her smile. Can you make sure Billy and the gang get their water? Dumb. Oh yeah, that's David's man. That's David's man. We all hate the Blue Badger. He's traumatizing. We hate the video with the Blue Badger. Seeing each other for a while. As a farewell gift, I put a new meal on the menu, the Right Way lunch. The top layer tastes as bitter as defeat, but the bottom layer is as sweet as victory. Kids seem to dig the turnabout theme. It's a hot seller around exam time. I bet that's the reason. Make sure not to eat it backwards. Right. It's a butter knife. Right. Can't harm anyone. Layton games are essentially full puzzle games, more into using your brain power, less engaging story. Okay. I know back then they were mainly DS games, if I'm not mistaken. I'll never forget what that young defense lawyer said after the trial. Let's see, what was his name again? Mr. Oh, you jackass, don't you do that. Anyway, he said he's been doing something or other for how many years? Well, anyway, I've got another trial to get to, so I'd better be. Oh, no, I forgot my gavel. It's right here. It's right here. Oh, man, what a punk. What a punk. All that BS you put him through, and he forgot his damn name. The Blue Badger died in the credits. You missed it. Oh, wait, did I miss it? Oh, no. I saw him doing his thing outside the police station. Nothing soothes the soul like fresh country air. Still, sometimes I do miss hearing you and your objection. Still, I can't go back until I'm a full-fledged spirit. Okay, that's nice seeing Maya. Afternoon train's about to begin. See you around, Nicolas. Phoenix left. Ace Attorney. Can you imagine? With an F. Yeah, Phoenix. Phoenix. Yeah, it could be his doppelganger. It could be his liquid snake. Bird left. Horrible prosecution. Just showing an attorney like just bombing every case that that gets thrown their way. That would be the comedy sketch. Edgeworth. Mr. Edgeworth. Oh, this guy, the bellboy. I brought you your tea. What's going on? What is going on? What is this? What is going on here? Boom, 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 boom. Thanks for coming to see me off. Thank you, Mr. Wright. Thank you so much for everything. I'm a little sad, but I'll be all right. Whenever I want to see Lena, all I have to do is open this book. Why do I have to look at it, man? Just let it play out. Wait, where was it? Right there? There it is. Oh? What's this? Oh, is that them as kids? Oh my god. Oh my god, that's nice. That's so nice. Oh my god. That's nice. Oh, I am not gonna tear up. You better stop. You better stop. Damn, Capcom. You got a banger. You got a banger. I'll give it to you. I will give it to you. You got a banger. Humble beginnings. It's a prelude? Oh, okay. Okay. Wow. Just wow. So, wait a minute. Is this like, how do you start a new game? Do you start a new game like this? Oh, okay. You have to choose the game. So you have Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney, Phoenix Wright Justice for All, and Phoenix Wright Trials and Tribulations. Interesting. I guess that's how we're gonna do it. So I guess it keeps all the saves to each playthrough. So that's good. I just noticed his mouth is open like right here. But wow, man, that was Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. It's been a while. Oh yeah. The Trials and Tribulations is the third game. The second game is Justice for All. But obviously we have to save that for the next stream. But this was fun, man. I like this. I like that I got to play this game and put on the Ace Attorney, shtick and whatnot. That was fun. I like that. This game was great. It does have some problems here and there, but it was just like it's such a great icebreaker to get me into the series. I think it's great for that reason alone. I'll cut it some slack for what it missed on, and just praise it for making me interested to begin with. But it is dropped down because of a big top. Oh, okay. Interesting. We need a character case tier list after you finish the trilogy. Ooh, you know what? Yeah, I need to see the tier list. Because what I failed to do, and I remember when I was going through the Mega Man games, I was in my head making the tier list, and then as years went on or months, I forgot how I ranked them. So I'll do it for these games. I'll do the games separately, and then I'll do the case list. I'll do the case list separately, so that it's like 2 separate tier lists. What are the cons you have with it? Well, one of the things is like, for example, that last case. Even though I enjoyed it and the story and whatnot, it was way too long. It really was way too long. It really should have been just 2 separate cases in terms of like splitting up the length, because you have just so much evidence to dig through. Aside from that, mechanically, really mechanically, I'm trying to think exactly what was up with this game. Because let me go back. Is there a way to go through chapters? No, there's not. I guess it kind of felt simplistic in a way where you just had to collect evidence and then you present it. I liked the detective element in the last case where I could kind of see them expanding a little bit, into like you analyzing like fingerprints, or maybe you're putting like a vase back together. There was more interactivity with the pieces of evidence in the in the final case, of the first game. But story wise, I feel like they were all bangers. Like, I was invested in all of them. The first one was the tutorial. The second one was the JoJo character, I think. The third one was right? It was the samurai show. And the fourth one was Edgeworth being framed. And then the fifth one was obviously this one that we just did. Okay, and the first game of every game acts as a tutorial case. Oh, okay. That makes sense. Reacquaint everyone to the series and whatnot. Main problems people have with first game: long, boring investigations, simplicity versus the other games. The Blue Badger. That Blue Badger really soured my taste of like a lot. That video segment was just so annoying where you had to look at the camera back and forth. But yeah, the investigations kind of dragged on a little bit for sure. In between the days, I imagine as we go along, this gets streamlined. But at its base value, at its like, base level, this was a great game. I liked it. If I were on my tier list where you have like Z at the top, let me think about it. You have S at the top, A, B, C, and then I guess D and then F. We're going to skip E. I would put this, again, just spitballing here. My mind might change later. I would put this at A. I liked it. Well, you know what? I'm torn between B and A. I want to give it that A just because I really liked it, and it has me wanting to play the rest of the series. So I don't want to cut it too much, but okay. First reaction, I'm giving it an A. First reaction. As we go along with the series and we reflect on the first game, it may go lower. Because then you realize, oh man, I really took this for granted. They really improved this in the sequels. The first game, they struggled a bit with it. So maybe I'll give it the B. I wouldn't give it C. I would not give it C, because C is just, that means it was just okay. This game was not okay. This game was a lot of fun. I liked it. So I'll give it A. I'll give it A for now. Started the series. Great. Had a lot of fun. And we'll move from there. The cases are a little harder. I'm going to have to go back and rank the cases. I think last stream I probably ranked them as... oh, goodness. I don't even know how I ranked them. I think it goes Von Karma case with Edgeworth at the top. The second case with the JoJo villain, second. Third case is this one right here. The fifth case. the samurai case below that, and then the first case, because that's a tutorial after that. So that's how I would rank them. Wait, give me 1 second. Hold on. Okay. Bon Karma, Red White, Damon Gant, D Vasquez, Frank Sweat. I can respect that. I can respect that as the main villains. Yeah, that's a good one. This attorney, it might be the definition of great base play. It's great, but also debatably the equilibrium compared to the others. That's why I want to give it the A. It's a good baseline. It's a very, very good baseline. I feel like it did what it needed to do, and you could only go up from there or go down. I don't know what they're gonna change in the following games, but this was fun, guys. This was fun. This was fun. But and hey, maybe I'll release maybe I'll do a tier list. Yeah, you know what? I should be doing posts with my tier list. Yeah, my community post. I should be doing tier lists for that. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do it for this game. I'm gonna go through my streams and see how the cases were, and then I'm gonna do a tier list. I'll make a community post on it, and you let me know what yours is, or if you disagree or agree, and we'll take it from there. We'll take it from there. But all right, guys, we're going to end the stream there for tonight. Thank you for everyone that tuned in to stop by to say hello. Like I always say, you guys make the stream every time, so I do it for you guys. Thank you. Thank you for everyone in the chat that helped out. For Jonian, Tiamat, what was that? Romonk, David, everyone in the chat. Everyone in the chat. Thank you. And, oh, God. Oh, because I'm rolling the mouse. That's why. We'll catch you guys on the next one. Be sure to leave a like down below if you haven't already. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. And click the dumbbell most importantly so you stay up to date whenever we upload new content. Subscribe and click the dumbbell in case you didn't understand it. But all right, guys. Catch you later. Good night. Have a great rest of your night. And take care. Cole is now adjoined.